and she might be playing elsewhere, not with the Indiana Fever next season.
Are you mourning, like, leaving that apartment?
Honestly, kind of sad. It's like leaving a little era and like the house I had, but it was so cute and I made it really homey and cozy. Spent way too much money like furnishing it. And then like, Wes, I would agree with you. But then a week and a half later, I got told I was being traded. And so
they said Sophie Cunningham was all in with the Indiana Fever, but her latest comments tell a completely different story. The fan favorite, known for her grit, fire, and public support for Caitlin Clark, just dropped a bombshell. She's not under contract with the Fever anymore. Yep, you heard that right. Sophie herself confirmed on her Show Me Something podcast that she's a free agent, training independently, rehabbing from her season-ending knee injury, and seriously rethinking her future in the WNBA. But here's where it gets even more real. Sophie said she's not just thinking about basketball, she's thinking about life. She revealed plans to buy a home in Florida, calling it her future home. She's even posted beach photos, confirming she's already spending her off-season there.
The next team I play for, I want a bigger contract, so then I can buy a house and be homey and cozy.
Fuck yeah, okay.
And if you've listened closely to her podcast, she's been talking more about lifestyle, peace, and balance, and less about the grind of the league spotlight. So what does this mean for Caitlin Clark and the Fever? It's complicated. Sophie has been one of Caitlin's loudest defenders, publicly shutting down haters, showing love when others stayed silent, and even calling out how unfairly Caitlin's been treated by some in the league. Fans love that loyalty, but now it looks like that loyalty is being tested. Sophie made it clear she's looking for a larger, multi-year deal, the kind of contract that gives her stability after injuries and years of short-term deals. She said she wants to build something secure, not just live from season to season. That's why Florida makes sense. A warm climate, personal trainers, and maybe a future away from the constant WNBA noise. And honestly, you can't blame her. After what she's been through, the injury, the criticism, and the chaos around the Fever's season, Sophie's making a move for herself. But that doesn't mean fans aren't worried. If Cunningham walks, Indiana loses not just a shooter, but one of Caitlin Clark's strongest allies in the locker room. Here's the real question. What happens if Caitlin's closest teammate leaves? The chemistry, the energy, the trust, it all takes a hit. And right now, Indiana can't afford to lose anyone who connects with Caitlin on and off the court. And before we go deeper, tell me in the comments, should Sophie stay loyal to Caitlin and the Fever? Or chase that long-term deal and new life in Florida? Your take might be in the next video. Back to the story. Sophie's future might not be in Indiana at all. She's enjoying her time in the Sunshine State, recovering, smiling, and clearly hinting she's ready for a new chapter. She even said she's been working with my own trainers, not the Fever's. Another sign she's distancing herself from the team setup. And when athletes start talking about lifestyle changes and peace, it's usually not just talk. It's transition. Sophie's earned that right. But if she does move on, it'll be a major shift for Indiana and for Caitlin Clark's support system. One thing's certain, Sophie Cunningham has never been afraid to be honest. She said what most players won't, and now she's making moves that could reshape the Fever's future. So, what do you think? Is Sophie walking away from the team that believed in her, or finally stepping into a life she truly deserves? If you want the real unfiltered updates like this, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because this WNBA offseason is about to get wild.